To make the bunny ears for the bunny bucket hat, you'll need to make two pieces. There is a front, which has the pink center, and each side is just a little different. You have to decide which one you would like to have showing. I think I want this side to show. I like the way it finishes up here and down here. And there's a little bit of a bobble there, but it will pinch closed, and I'll show you how to do that toward the end. Then you have the back of the bunny ear. Now you need to weave all of these ends in. You're going to start with a fresh piece of yarn to sew these two together. I will weave the ends into the back of this side and then to this side, the front side. So the ends that are woven in will be sandwiched, because you will sandwich these two pieces together and then sew them, and I'll show you how that goes. Let me weave in those ends and then we'll be right back. All of the ends have been woven in. This is the front, and this is the side that is going to go in behind the front of the ear. Now this is for a child's size ear. I have a crochet pattern for the bunny bucket hat. This is the adult medium to large, and you can see the ears are much bigger. So each size will have its own ear pattern. This is for the child's size. You'll notice there isn't as much white on this outer edge. The pattern for the bunny bucket hat that includes the ears can be found in my Ravelry and Etsy store, and the child size version is found free on my website. I'll put all of those links below. So let's get started. Let's just match up these two ears side to side as best you can. Looks like we've got a really good match. Start at this corner. I'm just going to insert my hook anywhere it will. There we go. I've inserted my hook. I'm going to leave a bit of a tail. Now I'm using almost 2 yards of yarn right here. Maybe a little much, but that's what I'm starting with. Up the yarn, and I have my first loop. I'm just going to, that's my yarn tail. Now I need to make sure I'm holding my working yarn, and I want this to be loose. I don't want it to be tight. And I'm just going to go up to the next row and make a slip stitch. Pull that loop up just a little. Go up to the next row. There we go, that worked. Loosely. This is not a tight project. If you're tense, relax yourself. I like to pull up the loops, look at them, and then make my yarn pull through, and then make the pull through. Look at my loops. I'm getting ready to come to the point. Remember, I'm wanting to make a picot at the point. This one looks like it's going to be just a little tricky. Oh, it worked out just fine. There we go. Now I'm at the very tip top. Find yourself a spot to come through. Make that slip knot, or slip stitch rather. Now make a picot, and a picot is chain 3. Be generous with this. And slip stitch in that first chain that was made right there. We're making the slip stitch. Now proceed to slip stitch down the other side. All right, let me And that's looking very nice. Let me slip stitch down this other side. I'll speed the camera up, and then I'll show you how to pinch and close the end of the ear. Okay, I'm at the end. I've got a cute bunny ear. Now I'm going to make one last slip stitch right here. And I still have a bit of a yarn tail, not much. And I started out with 2 yards. I'm going to go ahead and end off right here. Now I'm going to bring in my yarn needle. And I'm going to use my yarn needle to make this split. I want to make this pinched up and really tight. So I'm going to start by inserting my needle and going from the front to the back. Now I'm going to go to the back, from the back on the other side, and go to the front. Now I'm going to really pull it. Give it a good pull. Now I'm going to go from the side, go from side to side. Have to really work the needle. To do that again. There we go. If I see any loose spots, I don't like this loose area, I'm going to work that into the pinch. This is pretty tight. All right, I've got a good little pinch that condensed that really well. So now I need to shape my bunny ear. You can see it's already starting to concave and cup this direction. Then I need to push it out in the middle toward me and then bring the tip of the bunny ear back. Make it look like a wave. I already have this adult hat finished, so I'm going to flop it over and show you how to attach the bunny ear to the brim. Okay, so the yarn is I still have my yarn hooked right here. I have my bunny ear in a wave. I'm going to want to put my bunny ear on this single crochet top of the cross stitch row that you've made. So I'm just kind of place it on. So you're going to see a little bit of the blue and just start sewing it on. Just get it through there. You're going to want to make a few stitches. All right, that looks cute so far. All right, so that's how you would continue to sew and wrap that around. I'm not going to because I don't want this to get stuck onto this hat. But the next step that has to happen is this concave area right here needs to be sewn onto the hat as well. Just like right here, it is sewn onto the hat and it is sewn onto the brim. Just like in this large adult size bunny bucket hat. So that's how you attach the bunny ears. Now, what I think would be adorable is to make some cute little miniature Easter bows and attach right at the base of the ear, especially for the children's hats. These are so easy to make. Let me show you how it would look with both. Isn't that adorable? So let me throw up a real quick video on how to make this small pull tie bow. I'll do that in addition, but I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on how to finish the bunny ears, how to make the wave, how to sew them together, and how to sew them onto the hat, making sure the pinched area is right here, and then sewing the back of the bunny ear at the top right there, and you have a wave on your bunny ear, and it just looks so nice. So please like and subscribe. I would love to have you come to my side of the mountain more often. Bye.